Welcome to Norm Nathan's Vault of Silliness as we begin our 6th year. It truly is hard to believe. It's a slow burn, but we are spreading the good times all over the world. Here's to another year of making people smile and laugh. Speaking of the world, the Ukraine and Iraq have successfully sought out some silly and have joined the list of listeners here in the Vault of Silliness. Let me read that again. That is just so darn adorable. So, Vitayu and dyakuyu to the Ukraine, and ahlan and āmel to Iraq. I did my best. I would be remiss if I didn't thank John for buying me a bunch of coffee. He used to listen to the show when he was knee-high to a grasshopper, a teenager really, and is happily back in the Teen Canteen. Great to have you here, John. What shall grace the interwebs today? How about a dumb birthday game from November 5th, 1994, which is titled Little Orphan Norman? The players: Kristen from Dorchester, Lorraine in Baltimore, Maryland, Ronnie from Marshfield, Joe in Brighton, Brian McKinley producing and playing in studio, Jack Hart from Traffic. The birthdays: Roy Rogers, Ike Turner, Paul Simon, Tatum O'Neill, Andrea McCardle, Peter Noon, Bill Walton, and Elkie Summer. Episode 260, Little Orphan Norman, adopts its way to your ears now.
Be back in a few minutes doing the dumb traffic report. They'll do a song maybe with my name in it.
My God.
Norman, you are so adorable. Put, put, put. And I'll sit there and just smile. Okay, let's see who's going to be playing the dumb birthday game. The idea, of course, is to tell you who's born on this date, and you tell me how old they are and all that kind of stuff. And we take from that little concept, we just blow it up, and it becomes really great. And as you know, whoever guesses the closest to the most number of birthdays wins something tasteless. Incidentally, I'm kind of about 3 or 4 weeks behind in sending out the worthless, tasteless, useless things. So anybody who's won and has not had anything sent to them in the mail as yet, you will get it.
And once you get it, you may wish you didn't get it.
Well, you'll probably, the first thing you think of is, how can I dispose of this? Should I put it in a tank of water and call the bomb squad? But it's not even that exciting. It's my friend Kristen. Hello.
Good morning, Norm.
Good morning, Kristen.
How are you?
Say that again, the way you just did that. That was so cute.
How are you?
How are you? It's good. I'm very well, thank you. I'm just in great shape. I really am, for an old fat guy.
That's wonderful.
Okay. We have Lorraine, who's in Maryland, who's back with us and who's going to be playing the game with us. Are you excited about that, Lorraine?
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. And the only thing I always can't understand, why do you call it the dumb birthday game? It's a fun game.
Because it's a dumb game. Because it's stupid. It's stupid and it's dumb. And that's
it isn't. It's fun.
Well, maybe we'll have
trivia.
Well, it is kind of that. What we'll do is probably have a meeting here in the Teen Canteen with all the kids and maybe decide whether or not we ought to take your suggestion and change the name. But I think you're losing. I think because we may continue to call it the dumb birthday.
Okay.
We have Ronnie, who's in the town of Marshfield. Ronnie will be playing the game with us. Hello, Ronnie.
Hi, Norm. How are you?
Ronnie is a woman.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so glad. What a pleasant surprise.
Norm.
Yes?
You know who I am. I've met you a few times.
Where was it? Was it Tierra del Fuego? Was it the Managua? Was it Malagueña? Where was it?
Actually, I met you at the American Cancer Daffodil Days. And
up in Boston.
Right, and I saw you the other night at the kickoff also, but I felt I better leave you alone, you know.
Oh, why did you do that? Why did you leave me alone?
I was so darn adorable, you know. I can't stay away from it.
I didn't ask to be left alone. If the last thing in the world I want to do is to be left alone, let's later on let's arrange some kind of a erotic tryst.
Okay, sure.
I'm not so sure I can show up for that. It might be a little too more than I can handle. Anyway, I'm awfully glad you're playing the game with us. Have you played the game with us before?
No, this is the first time I've really been awake enough to play the game.
Okay, that's great. We have Joe is with us also. Joe is in Brighton, not right down the street apparently from here, because I don't know whether we're in Brighton or Alston. Do you know, Joe?
No, I'm in Brighton. I wouldn't live in Alston. I'm sitting here at the kitchen table eating a fluffernutter.
Oh, I see.
And the reason I called in was to tell you, if anybody doesn't know what a fluffernutter is, should hang him up, Norm.
Yeah, you think that's just plain ignorance, huh?
Well, no, I don't think you enjoy the greater things in life enough.
I think you know something. I think you're right. I live out in the woods, and things like fluffernutters, all these new fangled things.
They eat meat out there or something crazy.
Well, no, that too, but that doesn't get out to us. All these hip things, that probably won't get to us till about 1997.
Well, I haven't heard the term fluffernutter since the 60s and 50s, but I remember them well, and I ate a lot of them when I was a kid.
Oh, it's been around that long. It's like a candy bar?
No. It's a marshmallow fluff and peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah, it's been around a while because I used to, when I was growing up, and I'm only like 12, so growing up I used to call it fluffernutter, peanut butter and marshmallow together.
Oh, fluffernutter, peanut butter, I see.
Peanut butter sandwich. And they became good when Skippy started with the chunky peanuts. Skippy's peanut butter with chunks, remember that?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
And you mix that with the marshmallow fluff, and that was a big treat if you were used to jelly instead of marshmallow.
Okay, that sounds great. You're so hip and so cool. You're so neat, Joe. And
I was pretty hip 12-year-old eating those, I'll tell you.
Okay. We have Brian, of course. Brian McKinley, our producer, will be playing the game with us.
Yes, I will. But I used to call it just plain marshmallow. I used to call it fluffernutter. Maybe that wasn't the correct, politically incorrect for marshmallow, but...
Well, I was a Democrat.
There was Durkee Moore, which used to, the company that made marshmallow fluff was located right around the Boston area.
Yes, it was.
Durkee Moore, I recall it just so darn well. Okay, let's see. We have Jack Hart is with us. Jack Hart, the WBZ 24-hour traffic network person.
Yes, and we called it marshmallow.
Yep, that's
amusing and cute. But this other thing, it's like I've got a rash. As a matter of fact, I need Gold Bond powder after I hear this new one.
What is this, the one with the pop?
Yeah,
the little kids thing.
I
know it. Does it? Yeah. Somebody said.
Is this like a prison sentence thing? I mean,
yes, it is. As a matter of fact, what we do is we put all these commercials together. We lock you in an airless room and we play them over and over and over again.
Man.
And and if you don't stop drunken driving after that, because you probably bring it to the Supreme Court, they'll say it's excessively inhuman.
You just want to rip the skin right off your body.
Well,
hopefully, a couple of years down the road, they'll come back. They have clickers for TV, so maybe they have clickers for radio. You can just click the commercials out and come back to the beautiful Norm Nathan show and just listen to his witty.
You don't have to suck up to me.
I know. I already have the job.
You're already working here, so don't get sickening about all that. No, but it is annoying. It's just over and over again. Somebody said those pop things with the kids thing. They make Mr. Rogers sound hip.
Yeah,
they make me long for Barney.
And where did he get that voice? A joke shop?
Oh my God.
I don't know. Maybe he got that at a joke shop. You know what a joke shop is? You know what I would say, a joke shop, boys and girls. Hold on while I put my sneakers. You know what a sneaker is, boys and girls?
And spread it with schmuckers.
That's what schmuckers. A sneaker is one who hangs around women's gyms, sees them half naked, and then runs off. Remember that, boys and girls? A sneaker. I thought I was just going to get a little daring there for a bit before we get into our next putt commercial. I think we've got 17 Ovaltine commercials though before we get to that, so the whole future is open to us. Anyway, let's play the dumb birthday game. Today is the birthday of Roy Rogers. Remember about a few days ago we had the birthday of his wife, his lovely wife,
Dale.
Dale Evans, and very close to each other. And in fact, I think we looked up Roy Rogers' birthday ahead. Then we mentioned his age. Did. Well, let's see how many people remember that. We'll start with you, Kristen. You know how old? Let me tell you about Roy Rogers first, because there may be a date here that will give you a clue. He was born Leonard Sly in Duck Run, Ohio. He wasn't even born in the West, Ohio.
No.
That was the West End.
I guess maybe it was when he was born. That's true. It might have been. It was the last frontier. Out there, there's a drop in the earth, and it just drops off the end of the earth. And if you go past Ohio. Anyway, he starred in, number one box office Western star for 12 consecutive years. He starred in 87 Westerns for Republic. The Roy Rogers Show was on TV from 1951 to 1957. He married Arlene Wilkins in 1936. She died in 1946. And then he married Dale Evans in 1947. Elton John has a cut about Roy Rogers on his album Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Did you all know that?
No, I didn't know that.
I don't know. It's called Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, and especially you, Roy Rogers, because you're back in the saddle again. And that's not even his theme song, is it? That's Gene Autry. What was his theme song? Roy Rogers.
Happy Trails.
Oh, happy trails to you. For a guy born in Ohio, what does he know about trails? I just love to chuckle and chortle about that. Hey, Kristen, how old do you think Roy Rogers is?
I think I'll say 80.
80? Okay. And the lovely Lorraine?
I'd say 83.
The lovely Lorraine would say 83. And the lovely Ronnie from Marshfield?
I'll say 75.
75. What do you think, Joe?
Well, I'm going to slip in between the two first ladies. I'll say 81.
81. He's slipping in between the two first ladies. That's exciting, isn't it? Ooh, that's really nice. I'm getting the feeling kind of tingly. I'm going to sit here with my Ovaltine and just look at what they're doing. Brian, what do you think?
Well, I'm going to go with the lovely Lorraine and say 83 also.
83 also, okay. And the very exciting Jack Hart, the Eye on Traffic.
An interesting story about Roy Rogers. Apparently, in his neighborhood at one point, there was a mountain lion that was wreaking havoc. And one day, he got a brand new pair of boots, and he left them out on the back porch, so he wouldn't track in the horse stuff. And so he came out the next morning. They were shredded, eaten, and he knew it must have been the mountain lion. And he said, "I'm going after that thing." And he took his gun, and he went out, and he came back a couple of hours later with the mountain lion over his shoulder. And Dale Evans stuck her head out the window and said, "Pardon me, Roy, is that the cat that chewed your new shoes?"
Yeah. I just love Western stories like that. Just makes me wish I out in the prairie once again. Okay. And how old do you think Roy Rogers is on this very date? November 5th, actually.
78.
78. Okay, it doesn't matter whether you're right or wrong. The fact that you told that story and told it so brilliantly and with such hilarity, I think is okay. The actual age of Roy Rogers, as opposed to his phony age. Yeah. No, he's actually 83.
Oh, so I did remember it.
Lorraine and Brian, that's right, you didn't remember. And Lorraine got it right. She's in Maryland, and she didn't even hear it the first time around. Yeah. Okay, how about Ike Turner? Of course, married to Tina Turner, and subject of that great movie. I love that movie. The movie was called... What was that movie called?
What's Love
Got to Do with it? Anyway, he's from Clarksdale, Mississippi. Biggest hit, Proud Mary, in 1971. He and Tina divorced in 1976. He is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm just getting choked up when I think of that.
God knows why.
Yeah, she must be I would think she'd be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, she has to be.
I would think so.
She's got legs. Yeah, she got legs that...
Yeah, but she also sings well.
Oh, does she? I didn't know. I was looking at her legs.
You're always looking at her legs. You thought they... Yeah. But the woman... Who's the woman who played her in that movie?
Angela Bassett.
Oh, she was stupendous.
I didn't actually see it. I'll have to rent it.
I love that movie. No, but singing on a big screen with big sound. She was. Did you see the movie?
I have not seen it yet.
Yeah. And I'm not a big rock fan. But I just love that movie.
Initially, it was a lot of blues and such.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, the music actually is quite good. It's quite good. It's not, it's not simplistic kind of. I hate to say crummy rock, because a lot of people are going to say, boy, what an old guy he is. But it was good. The music was excellent. Jack, what do you think? How old is Ike Turner?
Ike. Let's see.
Pride Mary, biggest hit. Proud Mary, and that in 7-1.
Mm-hmm.
Divorced Tina in 1976. If those dates help you at all.
Let's see. They have been together since like the late 50s. I would say that he has got to be 61.
61 years of age. Okay, and what do you think, Brian?
I'll say he's 58.
58. And Joe, what do you think?
I think he's a little older than 61. I think he's 63.
63. Okay. And he loves Fluffernutter. Oh, he's probably got his mouth is probably ringed with Fluffernutter right this
Well, that's
morning.
a big prison food, you know. He got to eat a lot of it when he went in the slam.
Let's see. And Ronnie, what do you say?
I'm going to go with Jack. I'm going to go 61.
61. You're going to go with Jack, eh?
Yeah.
Boy, you are one fickle chippy.
Mm-hmm.
You saucy miss. You wench. Lorraine, what do you think?
I'll say 65.
65. Okay, and Kristen?
63.
63 is correct. That means you and Joe both got that correct. Most everybody's won, except at least one, except Ronnie and Jack. And we know that Jack, even when he's a late starter, can just sneak up on you.
Right out of the gate.
Oh, right out of the gate, yeah. Paul Simon's birthday is today. It's funny, this book, the book I have right here, that says Paul Simon's birthday, and the Associated Press, it says it's Art Garfunkel's birthday. I mean, they both listed separately. They're both about the same age. I looked up Art Garfunkel in this book. He was born, according to this, he was born in October, not today. So we'll go by the book that I paid a top dollar for. And I'm trying to get my money's worth. And call it Paul Simon, who was born Paul Frederick Simon in Newark, New Jersey. Biggest hit with Art Garfunkel was Bridge Over Troubled Water, and that was in 1970. The seventh most performed BMI song. Remember a little while ago we were talking about licensing firms, and BMI was one of them. That stands for Broadcast Music Incorporated, set up to compete with ASCAP. Anyway, Mrs. Robinson is ninth. That's Bridge Over Troubled Water, seventh most performed BMI song. Mrs. Robinson is ninth. And, of course, that was from The Graduate. They did, Simon and Garfunkel did the score for that. Where have you gone, Mrs. Robinson? All that stuff. Or was it Where Have You Gone, Joe DiMaggio? I forget. Anyway, he's turned out consistently interesting albums for over 20 years. Loves Me Like a Rock, 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover, and Graceland. He played the part of a record industry promoter, Tony Lacey. I thought he was great in that, in the 1977 Woody Allen film, Annie Hall, which is one of my favorite all-time films. Do you remember? Did you see him on that? Remember, he was he was talking to Diane Keaton. He thought that she was a good vocalist, and he thought they could get together and maybe go to a party and stuff. And Woody Allen just wanted to get out of Los Angeles, which is where they were, and go back to New York. Nobody knows any of these movies. I see. Annie Hall. You never saw Annie Hall?
No, I haven't. I'm not
classic of a movie.
It's classic, but I'm not a Woody Allen fan, so I stay away from it.
Yeah, but you didn't see the last movie I mentioned either. It wasn't even Woody Allen.
Well, I know, but Woody Allen I stay away from. I just
really?
Don't like
you don't like Woody Allen? This man is a sick puppy. He is a sick person. How can you not like Woody Allen? Okay, because he's got a new movie. Bullets Over Broadway.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, that's Paul Simon. We'll start with you, Ronnie. How old do you think Paul Simon is today?
I'd say 51.
51. Okay. And Kristen?
54.
54. Okay. Jack, what do you think?
Married to the lovely and delightful Edie Brickell.
Is that right? I didn't know that.
She's only about like 29. 55.
55. Oh, okay. And Joe?
I'm going to say 56. I think he's a little older than I am.
What are you, about 54? 50?
I'm about 55.
Oh, you're 55, I see, okay. And Lorraine, what do you think?
I'll say 54.
Legit? Say it again.
54.
That's nice. Okay, Brian, what do you say?
I'll say 53.
53. Okay, it's actually 52.
I feel bad.
Yeah, 52. I think we have two winners here. Brian said 53, and Ronnie said 51. So you're both on both sides of that. Okay, so now Brian has sprung into the lead with two correct answers.
I'm sprinting, and I'm coming home.
Joe, Ronnie, Lorraine, and Kristen have one apiece, and Jack ready to break into the running. Tatum O'Neill has a birthday, also born on November 5th. She, of course, is Ryan O'Neill's daughter. They appeared together in Paper Moon. Do you know it was 1973?
Wow.
That movie was over 21 years ago. She won an Oscar, the youngest winner ever. She was, it tells how old she was then, and I won't tell you. Also in Bad News Bears, she starred, it's kind of fun to watch her because we've seen her grow up right in front of our very eyes, you bet. She starred in the TV miniseries Woman on Trial, the Laurentia Bembenek story. Anybody see that? I don't
I think I did see that.
Oh, I think there was another story that they had 5 different. Each network had its own several versions of it.
Oh, really? They did with different names and stuff?
Mm-hmm. Well, same characters because it's allegedly true.
Oh, I see. She married tennis pro John McEnroe, but has since separated. And then she married Mickey Rourke and separated from him. And then married Mr. Bobbitt and separated from him. I'm making all that up, but I just wondered if she had
he separated from himself.
Oh, he was separated from himself, that's true.
What year was Paper Moon, did you say?
Paper Moon was 1973. Okay. And she was the youngest to ever win an Oscar. Anyway, that's Tatum O'Neill. Okay, we'll start with you, Joe. What do you think? How old is Tatum?
I think she was around 11 when she made Paper Moon, so I'll say 33. 33,
okay. And Lorraine, what do you say?
35.
35, okay. And Jack?
31.
31. And Brian?
31 also.
31 also. And Ronnie?
32.
And what do you say, Kristen?
I think I'll say 31, too.
31 is correct.
Yeah,
she's 31,
yeah. That's why I asked, because she was 10 when she made Paper Moon.
That's right, yeah.
Well, evidently she had to be 10 now.
Yeah, that's true, because that's when I held back on the age, because I thought that'd be too much given and too much away there.
Figure she's 10, you know.
Yeah, so Brian has got 3 correct answers. Kristen has a couple, though. So it's still anybody's dumb birthday game. Andrea McArdle.
The sun will come out tomorrow.
That's right. She was Annie. Well, she's not listed in my book here, but she is listed on the AP. Andrea McArdle, but she was the first Annie. She made the biggest impact, I believe. And the sun will come out tomorrow, and then tomorrow. It's kind of interesting because Annie started out as Little Orphan Annie as a comic strip, and they dropped the little orphan part. I don't know. Was that politically correct?
Yeah, I guess it was politically incorrect, so they updated it and dropped
just plain Annie.
I don't know why.
Annie.
Everything nowadays,
it's kind of hard to talk to anybody because you don't know whether you're using the right language. You really don't.
Well, she's a victim now, isn't she?
You would have to call them parentally deficient Annie, so a little off.
Parentally challenged. Yeah. Although she had a father, she had Daddy Warbucks, so how could she have been an orphan?
He was not her real father.
Oh, was he not?
No,
she was a ward of Daddy Warbucks.
Oh, she called him Daddy Warbucks, but he was not her daddy.
No.
He was
Which, of course, leads itself to another group of...
He was her financier. He just...
Yeah, but you wonder about that kind of a relationship, too. Yeah. It's kind of like the Shadow. The Shadow who they described his friend Margot Lane as his constant companion. What did that mean also, huh?
Dun, dun, dun.
Those days were a lot looser and kind of risque, more so than we ever thought they were.
Well, you know, I think that the people who were creating the stuff knew it was going on, but I think that maybe the public was more naive about this kind of stuff, and they just didn't add that kind of thing onto it.
I think you're absolutely right, you devil.
Well, that's like Marshall Dillon and Miss Kitty.
Oh, yeah. You think what kind of a relationship?
The only woman in the whole town. She goes around in bright red scarlet gowns and things like this. And what was she?
She was the doctor's girlfriend.
I see.
She was the doctor's girlfriend.
Oh, sure.
Oh, she didn't care about Matt Dillon at all.
Oh no, Matt wasn't that way.
What way?
Matt hung around with Festus.
Oh, he hung around with Festus.
Yeah.
What, from the Addams family?
Festus was his lop-eyed sheriff's deputy there.
Oh, I see. You have an interesting twist on these stories. That's really nice.
Well, you have to watch him from an angle.
From an angle. Well, he's the first man they look for and the last they want to meet.
Yeah.
It's a chancy job, and it makes a man watchful and a little lonely. I know all that stuff.
That's why I hung around with that.
Yeah, that was. I don't think they used that on the TV show with Jim on this. That was the radio version.
William Conrad.
Yeah, William Conrad. That's right. He was Matt Dillon on radio. Can you imagine that? Nobody knew he was a little fat guy there, but he's with that great voice. Anyway, we're digressing. I believe Andrea McArdle is the person in question. And Ronnie, what do you think? How old do you think Andrea McArdle is today?
27.
27, says Ronnie. Okay, and what do you think, Lorraine?
I'm going to say 30.
30. Kristen?
28.
28. Okay, Brian?
I'm going to say 26.
And what do you say, Joe?
Well, I'll say 29.
29. And Jack?
33.
33. Okay, actually, let's see, Andrea McArdle is 31. So that would be, Lorraine said 30. And Joe said 29. No, 29 doesn't make it, does it? 32 would make it, but
I meant to say 31.
Well, I'll change it then.
No.
Because you're an honest man, and if you said that, I'm sporting you. I'm fooling you because I don't trust you around the room.
That's right.
Okay. That means that Lorraine and Kristen both have a couple apiece, but Brian's still leading with 3 as we go to Peter Noonan. Peter Noon of Herman's Hermits. Their biggest hit was Mr. Brown. Oh, Mrs. Brown, You've Got a Lovely Daughter. That was in 1965. And, of course, one of the big things was he starred on Broadway in The Pirates of Penzance, the Gilbert and Sullivan operetta with she recorded with Nelson Riddle.
Oh, Linda Ronstadt.
Linda Ronstadt, who was in the show with him.
I know the stuff from so young.
Yeah, and they made a film of that too. It's a great show, a funny show.
The movie didn't end up being as great as the show. I didn't see the show, but I saw the movie, and the movie really stunk.
I didn't think it stunk at all.
Yeah,
you don't like Woody Allen, so who can trust anything you say? And you never saw
a pack of lies, Isaac.
And you never saw the Ike and Tina Turner movie either.
Well, I want to see that.
Well, you're sitting there like a critic. Who do you think? You're acting like Joyce Gilhaywick, and you never see anything.
This is what the real critics do anyway. They have no idea. They're like, oh, yeah, well, I didn't see that movie. Oh, but I know if I saw it, I'd hate it. So
you think that's the way the critics work?
I think that's the way they do it. Siskel and Ebert just sit there and go, what do you think? Did you see it? No, all right, let's split. Make it look good.
I see. Okay. Somebody clicking away there. Is there any reason for the clicking?
I heard that. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Okay, let's start. Peter Noon, then. Peter Noon. Let's see. Again, Mrs. Brown, You Got a Lovely Daughter was 1965. Their big hit, if that helps. And we'll start with you, Kristen. What do you think?
Well, he was quite the youngin' when that song came out, so I think he's still 44.
44. Okay, and Lorraine, what do you think?
42.
42. Okay. Ronnie?
I'm going to go with 48.
48. And Joe?
You said that song came out in 1955?
1965.
Oh, 65.
Yeah. Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter. 1965.
I was going to say, all right, I'm going to go with 50.
Brian, what do you think?
I'm going to go with 47.
47. And Jack?
47.
47 also. 47 is correct. Was that a guess?
Oh.
Yeah, well, because I had a feeling he was like 16 or 17 when he recorded it, and it was 29 years ago, 30 years ago. So then I just figured 30 and 17 is 47.
What a mathematical whiz.
I took off my shoes, I counted, I made sure that I had the math down.
And little does anyone know he's got 29 toes.
Yeah.
And what, did you just say that because he said that, Jack?
No, I kind of came up with similar reasoning, although I left my shoes on, thank you.
You could have got it much easier. All you had to do was guess the length of the Nile River divided by the population of the people in Methuen, and then subtract from that the number of people buried in the Jewish cemetery next to the Yesem meatpacking plant in Lawrence, times 3. And you'd come up with 47.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A lot of people do it that way because they find it simpler. Anyway, Bill Walton, I'm so glad I brought that up. That was really hilarious little shtick. Basketball's Bill Walton has a birthday today. He was born November 5th. Also led the Portland Trail Blazers to an NBA championship basketball title in 1977 and was named Most Valuable Player in 1978, and to the Republic for which it stands. Amen. Okay, let's start with you, Jack. Bill Walton.
Bill Walton. Didn't he stop at chain of discount stores, too?
Yes, he did.
I see.
Yeah. Known as the Big W.
Yeah.
Bill Walton was he the one from Cambridge Rindge Tech or Cambridge High and Latin, or what am I thinking of?
No. Bill Walton's the big redhead that played with the Celtics at the end of his career.
Okay. Because there was a big superstar.
The guy was involved with Patty Hearst. Remember that?
Bill Walton was involved with Patty. Was he really?
Sure.
Wow.
Involved in what way?
Well, they when she was on the lam, he took her out to some cabin out in the northwest or someplace and hid her out for a while.
And hid her out for a while?
Yeah.
What you said?
He was a big, real anti-establishment kind of basketball player from California that eventually ended up with the Celtics in their last swan song, their last great championship. But in the meantime, he'd had a checkered career out there with Portland, and at one point in time got involved with Patty Hearst when she was on the lam. I don't mean involved in any way except politically.
And you say that she was on a lam?
On the lam, when she was hiding out from her bank robbing days.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good sketch there. Jack, what do you think? How old do you think she is based upon all of that?
Based upon all of that.
How old he is, rather.
Patty Hearst
we're guessing Bill Walton's age, not Patty Hearst.
But I'm trying to think back to Patty Hearst days. Let me see. Mid-70s. That's about 20 years ago. I'm going to say he's 52.
52. And Brian?
I'm going to say he's 50.
50. And Joe, what do you think?
I'm going to say 49. 49 I'm going to say.
Okay. And Ronnie, what would you say?
51.
Lorraine?
50.
And Kristen?
47.
47. 47 actually is the closest. He's only 42.
Wow.
This seems like he should be older than that, but that's what I got. 42. So Kristen said 47, and Kristen now has 3 correct answers, but Brian still has 4. Okay, so this is the last one, Elke Summer. You know, the actress, she was born Elke Schlitz.
Why'd she change her name?
I can't understand that. She was thinking of changing it
To Zsa Zsa Gabor.
To Lorraine Schlitz. And anyway, her father was a minister, and she was named Miss Italy in 1959. How could that be if she was born in Berlin, Germany, as Elke Schlitz?
She was the only candidate that
year. And she came in third. She appeared in A Shot in the Dark, the Oscar, and I wonder if anybody remembers that movie. That was a dog of a movie. Tony Bennett sang the theme music from that and also had a part in the movie, and I can't remember who else was in it, but it was a drama based on the Oscar, the Academy Awards. And it lasted in the movie theaters, I think, probably till the second reel. Then they got disgusted, pulled it off the projector and threw it to the audience, and that was the end of it. Also in The Prize, which is a little more recent, but she was in A Shot in the Dark with David Niven was in that one. I remember, aside from Peter Sellers, and a very funny movie.
Yeah, she was in a bunch of madcap comedies, wasn't she?
Yeah, that's right. That's what they called them. Okay. Light summer fare. A feel-good movie. Elke Summer. Anyway, we'll start with you, Kristen. What do you say? What do you say, baby?
55.
55. Okay, that's a crucial thing because you could tie Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if he misses this. Lorraine, what do you think?
56.
56. Okay, and Ronnie?
I'll say 60.
60. You can see the way my voice is lowered.
Yes.
And I'm whispering that this is a tense round. Very tense. Oh, this is tense. Oh, I'm so nervous. I don't want to blow this thing by giving wrong information or anything. Trying to be neutral.
Mm-hmm. It's too tense. It's almost a teepee in a wigwam.
Tense teepee wigwam. I see. Okay. Joe, what do you say?
tension is so tough here that I have to fight my way through. I'll say 57.
57. What is your zip code in Brighton, by the way, Joe?
02135.
Oh, see, we're 02134.
I know, you're Alston, Norm. You keep saying Brighton, but you're Alston.
No, it is really Alston. It is. Right. You're right. Son of a gun. I'll never say
I'm the real Brighton here. We're the high-class Brighton.
I know it, and we're the low-class Alston.
Sure.
What kind of a community can it be if they let BZ build a studio here?
I know. No. Well, they thought they were building it north of the river.
No, and they allow all these top commercials and gold bonds. You know, what kind of a community is this?
The problem with BZ Studio is it's got that crimson influence all around it down there, which is lead it down the wrong street, you know?
Oh, you mean too close to Harvard?
Too close to Harvard. You can't, it's the rays are coming through, all the radiation from Harvard.
But I thought Harvard built particularly down, especially there, because they wanted to be near us. They said we added a certain amount of class. And as a result, a lot of people from foreign countries are going to Harvard because they knew it was near BZ.
You mean Harvard came across the river, came south of the river just to be near you?
Well, Harvard Stadium is across the river.
Why do you think they built that Stero Drive, that huge loop there, which is about 5 miles too long, because they didn't want to take the land from eminent domain, by eminent domain from Harvard. Bill Stero didn't want any part of Harvard. He was one of their boys. So they built that along the river rather than straight out, which they should have done, and kept Harvard pristine.
I didn't know that.
Well, there you are.
I didn't know that.
Harvard's a very powerful institution in this
I would think
state. The only university in the country which is mentioned in the state constitution.
It's mentioned. How is it mentioned?
It's in the Constitution of Massachusetts.
I mean, in what way?
Oh, it gives them certain basic constitutional powers.
I see. Okay, the freedom.
Freedom to sneer.
Freedom to sneer. Okay. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of an education at Harvard. Is it sort of rated that way?
Life, liberty, and uppity.
Oh, I see. You're doing shtick, but it's funny stuff.
Oh, good.
Okay, let's see. You said 57 for Elkie Summer because we've kind of digressed a bit. And Brian, what do you think?
I think she's a little bit older. I'm going to say she's 63.
63. Okay. Jack, what do you say?
I would say that she's 54.
54. You just barely sneaked in there.
Ooh.
Yeah. She's 53.
Oh.
Yeah,
she's older than that.
Yeah, nobody said 52. Therefore, you won that round. Ooh. And because Kristen said 55, had you been a little bit further off, Kristen would have gotten another one and would have tied Brian.
And I think you all know how Brian likes to be tied.
Wow. Oh, he does really.
But that's another show.
Tied?
Yeah, handcuffs and the whole business. So
Brian or Kristen?
Brian, you were the winner because you got 4 correct answers.
I believe that's going at least 3 weeks in a row, which is a record for me anyway. So mark that down on the toe board, would you there?
Oh, we keep records of all this stuff. Oh, yeah. They'll be looking at these records for years to come. Kristen had 3, almost tied you, and almost got a worthless prize.
Well, I finished with 4. I already got my worthless prize today. I got my paycheck, so I'm done for the...
yeah, that's about as worthless and tacky as you can find. Okay, and Jack...
Brian can look in your book.
No, he's... I'm in a whole different room. He's in seclusion. I cannot get near the book.
That's right. I'm at least 4 buildings away from him, and on a different floor. He's in the studio or in the bottom floor. I happen to be on the 73rd floor, across from the WBZ Hall of Fame.
I have never seen what Norm Nathan looks like. We never see each other. So.
Yeah. I'm good looking.
I don't know what you're missing.
Can you hear me up there? I'm a good looking guy. Okay. Anyway, Jack.
Adorable.
Oh, that's right. You've seen me, so I better shut up. And there's no sense in carrying on this charade. Jack is also tied with Kristen because you have 3. And Lorraine has 2. 2 what, honey? I'm sorry. Forget I said that. And Ronnie and Joe have 1 apiece. So everybody has scored anyway. But Brian comes out. That's about the 4th game in a row you won.
It has to be, yeah. It's a record. I'm going strong. I'm looking for 5 tomorrow night. Or tonight, actually, number 5.
You will make the Guinness Book of Records. You make that, too. That'll be a tough one for people to beat. Tough one. I want to thank all those of you who played the game tonight, because you all just were splendid, and I thought it added a lot of excitement and fun on this November morning, November 5th.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever played it, so it was fun.
Yes.
Oh, I think you did very well, and of course the idea is not to win really, because you get something you're going to hate anyway.
And with Christmas coming up, look for the home version in
we'll
stores.
Get Gold Bond and Ovaltine.
Yeah, Jack just pointed out that for Christmas gift giving, the Dumb Birthday game, which comes both as the computer game and as a board game, is a tremendous birthday, a lovely Christmas gift.
Either that or myself, Norm, and Jack will get together and sing your name.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, maybe you win both prizes if you do that, yeah.
Limited edition.
Yeah, and both of them are cooked in their own natural juices. And so today is also the birthday of, we won't guess the ages. In fact, I won't even mention, the actor Sam Shepard. Okay.
He gets my goat.
Now, the goat, I know, refers to something he's done. And
Shepherd.
Shepherd. Oh, I see. It's right there. I see. Shepherd. Shepherd, I've had to call him because they dealt with sheep more than goats.
Well,
right.
Yeah.
That joke was laid out on the table for you.
Yeah. How about Brian? Do you know Brian Adams?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Very popular rock.
He's a Canadian singer, guitarist, songwriter. Hits include Heaven, Everything I Do from the film Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
What's he, about 35, 36?
He's 35. The song received 4 Grammy nominations in 1992. If you're wondering about Sam Shepard, he's 51. He was born Samuel Shepard Rogers. Well, why did he become Sam Rogers?
So he didn't get mixed up with Roy.
And Mr.
Or Mr., yeah.
Mr. Fred. I see. Okay. And that's about the size of it. Also, Football Hall of Famer Alfred Greasy Neal. He died in 1973. I didn't realize he was dead. Funny, you miss somebody.
Away.
You forget to call somebody a dad, too, and they're gone.
And they're gone like that.
And he created the 5-man defensive line. Of course, we all knew that. And Jeb Stuart Magruder from the Watergate fame. But anyway, the heck with it. What am I going on? I don't know like that. I want to thank you very much, Christy. Kristen, it's always a pleasure. And I'm sorry, you just came that far away from winning something really deplorable.
But I snatched it away from you.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Okay, take care.
I'll try again, Norm. Thanks for letting me play, and I'll talk to you soon.
Very good.
Okay.
Very
Bye.
good. Bye-bye now. And Lorraine,
Yes.
for your first try, you were absolutely magnificent.
Oh, well, I enjoyed it. It was fun.
You have set the pace for anybody who's doing it for the first time.
Yeah, it's fun. Because I've heard it, I've heard you do it before, and then I thought, well, I'd like to do that sometime, but then I thought, well, it's long distance. Then
that's what
when you guys are paying the bill, that's different.
Oh, yes, no, we are. We don't say too loud. Because there'll probably be somebody from the accounting department hearing that. But I don't see any reason why, because you were entertaining the program just by virtue of your being on. Besides, the rates for this time of night are about as cheap as they can be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, if this were an afternoon program, we wouldn't be so generous.
Well, I enjoy when I wake up in the middle of the night, I turn on and I just listen to BZ because I don't care to listen to what's on our local.
Oh, where in Maryland are you?
Baltimore.
Oh, you're at Baltimore.
Yeah.
Baltimore.
So we have our station down here has Rush Limbaugh, and I don't particularly.
Well, we got stations up here that have no pride either. They carry Rush Limbaugh. We got ones that carries him and carries about 5 other geek heads at the same time.
Yeah, I'd like it. So that's why I turn on BZ and sometimes it comes in real good, and then other times I get so disappointed when it fades in and out. But most of the time it'll come in real good.
That's because we have the antenna with the tinfoil trying to position it and.
You get WBAL down there, I know. That's one of your major stations.
Yeah, that's the one where Limbaugh's on.
But Alan, the news guy down there.
Walden?
Alan Walden, yes.
Yeah.
I worked with him up in Boston a long time ago. And he went off to New York I think he had at NBC Radio News at one point. I know he's been down at BAL. Do you listen to him at all?
Yeah, he's good. I like him.
Yeah, he's a nice man also. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he has a real deep, husky voice.
Oh, he's like this, yeah. I used to talk with him. I did a daytime show, and he would be doing the news. And so he'd come in to promote his kicker and some of the key stories coming up at 6. And I hated that. I mean, I liked him a lot, and I really respect him. He's a good newsman. But he would come in with one of these kind of voices. And before the conversation ended, I always feel like I was talking way up here somewhere. He has such a great resonant voice.
Yeah.
He's a nice man.
He is.
Yeah. Hey, Lorraine, thanks a lot.
Okay.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye. And Ronnie?
Oh, this is a wonderful experience.
We'll meet again soon, I know.
Yes, we will. And I just wanted to tell you, Norm, in the town of Marshfield, there is a car hop restaurant.
Johnson's or something, isn't it?
It's Johnson's.
Right down Route 139.
Mm-hmm.
And they serve homemade A&W root beer.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They close for the winter months, but they're open all summer.
And there are actually car hops that come out and serve you at your window of your car?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Son of a gun. That's there used to be a few of them on Route 1. One was up in Saugus or that area, Route 1 North. And it was called the Adventure Car Hop, and Arnie Woo Woo Ginsburg. They used to advertise him a lot. Yeah. And they had an item there called the Ginsburger and stuff. But anyway, that's long gone, and I hadn't seen one. I'll have to drive down to Marshfield again.
Yeah, and you can visit me.
Oh, Ronnie, please. Oh, anyway, I appreciate hearing from you. Thank you very, very much.
Okay.
Take care.
Take care, Norm.
Okay, bye-bye. Did you get her address and phone number and anything? Hey, Joe, thanks a lot. You've been fun. It's been a pleasure to have you.
Thanks, Norm. I was just to aside, I was a correspondent of your late wife, who I love very much, and I loved her column. I used to help her once in a while with her bachelor books.
Oh, did you?
And I just want to tell you how much I miss her column. I read these columns that are in there now. Nobody can hold a candle to Norma's column.
Well,
I miss them a lot.
I'm very pleased you said that. I thank you very much for that.
She was a wonderful lady, and she's missed by a lot of us out there.
Thanks a million, Joe.
Okay,
I appreciate that.
Yep.
Bye-bye. Okay. And, Jack.
Yeah.
I'll see you down at Johnson's in Marshfield.
Okay.
But you're not going to go see Ronnie with me. That's my private
I'll wait
journey.
in the car.
Wait in the car. That's right. Keep the engine running in case you get sick of me fast. We can make a fast getaway.
We can.
Hey, we'll talk to you soon.
All right, then.
Bye-bye. I don't know if we'll talk to him soon or not. We may never
talk to him
Yeah,
again.
we may never. If we can get out of it, what the heck. And thank you very much, Brian.
Hey, it's always a pleasure, especially when I win.
Yeah, that was really nice. I think we've talked so much that we're 17 Ovaltine commercials behind, 14 gold bonds, and a partridge in a pear tree. And the platinum sound with the putt-putt with the kids.
We have crept up to 277 subs on YouTube, just a mere 223 away from that magic 500 mark. Spread the word far and wide that a great relief from worldly madness is this here little oasis of fun and frivolity. We have also gained quite a few listeners through iHeart. Anywhere you listen, I am forever grateful. Thank you to all subscribers everywhere. Closing the vault and leaving this world a little sillier than we found it. For Old Fat Guys, Tieta del Fuego, Managua, Malagueña, Daffodil Days, Fluffernutters, Skippy's Chunky Peanut Butter, Mason Adams, Smuckers, Sneakers, that's Sneekers, Ovaltine, Putt-Putt commercials, I believe that's what they were talking about. I wish we had it. Maybe it will show up on another tape. Leonard Sly, Duck Run, Ohio, The Last Frontier, Republic Films, Back in the Saddle Again, and Riding Some Happy Trails, Slippin' in Between the Ladies, Voyeuristic Ovaltine Drinking, Tina Turner's Legs, Saucy Misses and Wenches, Paying Top Dollar for the Dumb Birthday Game book and guide, Dropping the Little Orphan Part, Call Me Daddy, Warbucks, Relationships, Festus the Lop-Eye Deputy, Mrs. Brown's Lovely Daughter, Harvard, the Dumb Birthday Game computer and home versions, Paying the Bill, Ginkheads, Alan Walden, Johnson's Car Hop in Marshfield, Mass., The Adventure Car Hop and Arnie Woo Ginsburg, the Ukraine, Iraq, Brian the Woody Allen hating sick puppy McKinley, the rashy Jack Hart, and the man who every single week brings a fresh broadcast cooked in its own natural juices, Norm Nathan. I'm Tony Nesbitt.
You could have got it much easier. All you had to do was guess the length of the Nile River divided by the population of the people in Methuen, and then subtract from that the number of people buried in the Jewish cemetery next to the Yesem meatpacking plant in Lawrence, times 3, and you'd come up with 47.
Right.
Yeah. A lot of people do it that way because they find it simpler